I go through on what to look for, the main points on a corn planter. Today we are sitting in front of a white. It really doesn't matter whether you have a white, John Deere, Case, Kinsey, or other planter. The mechanics between them all is very similar, and so there's some main points to check on all of them. The first one we want to check is your planter boxes. If you grab the back of the boxes and lift up and down and side to side, you should be able to move it up and down if you can lift against the springs, but you should not be able to move it side to side. If you can move it side to side, it means that there's undue wear on your parallel linkage arms. So if there is, you should go through and look to see where bolts might be broken, or there might be worn out pieces, and so they might have wear and oblong holes that cause them to give you that wiggle. From there, then we want to come to the front of the planter, to the trash wipes. This planter is equipped with trash wipes to keep the trash away from the seeding row. If these are set correctly, your planter in the field should be level from the tongue of the tractor all the way to the main bar of the planter. If it is, these should just move dirt or just move trash. They should not move dirt. From here, we're going to go to the double disc openers. For those, we should have Genesis business cards. You can have any sort of business cards, but if your Genesis salesman was out there enough, you should have plenty of these lying around. To test, we come into the double disc opener and we slide one card from the back until it stops. We also slide one card from the front until it stops. The gap between here should be 1.5 inches to 2 inches between the two business cards. If it is that, it means your planter has the bushings are still good in there and your discs are not unnecessarily worn. If it is less than that, then we want to look at replacing the bushing or making sure that the discs aren't worn to a point that causes them to not function as well as they should. From here, we want to go and check seed tubes. This is a seed tube from a white planter. They sit in like this, facing backwards. With the seed tube, we want to check to make sure that the bottom of the seed tube doesn't have missing pieces or isn't chipped in areas. If we check that correctly, the seed will come down the tube and flow into the seed trench just how it's supposed to. If there are nicks in there, or if there is missing pieces, it will cause that seed to hit the end of the tube and bounce, causing it not to land in the bottom of the trench, which will then cause uneven planting depths. So we want to check that correctly. From there, we're going to move farther to the back of the planter, to the closing wheels. These closing wheels should be the same setup as the parallel linkage arms, in that they shouldn't have a side-to-side wobble at all, and they should go just up and down. If these are set correctly, they will pull the dirt in after the trench, and they will firm it in there. We don't want to pack that dirt in there extremely hard, especially in wet soil conditions if you're planting in those. So we want to make it sure that it covers the seed firmly and that they're set correctly. When you are planting, Genesis recommends that we plant corn 2 inches deep, and soybeans we plant at 1 inch to 1.5 inches deep. That's all I have for today.